This is my XF Falcon. Planning on doing a red top swap later on, hopefully. After I fix her ass, because fuck, being Falcon though. Whew. Hello. You know, went from a tiny hole like this to all that. Happening down here as well, down there. Interior, I need, you know, bits and bobs. I got spare windows though, unfortunately I only got that. But it has a, I think 700 horsepower fuel pump in it, which does 300 liters an hour. I believe it's an hour, I can't remember actually. And it's got Spitfire wheels, pacemakers, headers, you know. Doesn't have a radio yet because I need a new climate thing. Needs this part, so it's a project, but yeah, it goes. The cluster doesn't really work except the kilometers an hour and the rev counter. Well, it sounds alright. Cylinder 6 has a yeah, its piston rings are basically gone out the road. But yeah, hopefully later on I can sort it out. Also needs a whole new paint job. Well, not really a whole new paint job, but it'll be better. That's what I was talking about. It turns from a hole like this to this. I'm scared it goes all the way up here. But I just rust converter it for now. But also, I've got an issue with this. Every time I do a tight corner, it just pisses fuel out. Only when I do tight corners. Everything else is fine. But yeah, she goes. Fans on switch, unfortunately. But I'll fix all that crap out later. But yeah, it's also got the water leak. Comes next to the throttle throttle pedal. But like I said, it's a project. It takes a minute. Definitely getting new mirrors for it though, because yeah, you can't really see shit. Other than that, she's a minter. And that's where the water's coming from actually. Oh, that's one issue out the way. Alrighty. Let's see if that works. Just gonna go for a little cruise around before I run out of gas, because I can hear my fuel pump starting to cry about it. Like I said, I don't have any gauges, so I only see speed and the rev counter, that's it. But this thing has I believe a 4-speed auto. It's still got fucking guts for what it is, I'm not gonna lie. And handling isn't that bad, even though it's at 89, surprisingly. Usually you think these cars have crap ass handling, and you know, I would say the turn radius is fucking dog shit. You can't turn for shit. Legit, you get stuck at a sorry, when you do a 3-point turn, it ends up being a fucking 5-point turn. It's a little bit rattly because, you know, the interior bits and pieces are, well, one, they're not screwed down properly, and two, where the factory head unit is supposed to go, so radio, the bit on the bottom is broken, so it keeps rattling into like everything, so it gets a little bit annoying, but yeah, it's fine by me. I don't really care. But yeah, surprisingly this thing is off and ridged. Don't ask me how. It's lowered on, I believe, 2-inch blocks in the rear, and I think it has just normal lowering springs in the front. I believe it's Cobra springs. I might be wrong, because I didn't really do this. I bought it like this, except the rust wasn't that bad, but fuck. As soon as I had a little, you know, little play with the car, I grabbed the air gun and I just, you know, blew the fucking rust hole. Got way worse instantly. So yeah, that needs to get fixed. And it has a couple rust holes here and there. Other than that, Chiaminta. I might heat wrap the headers as it gets way too hot, you know, under the bottom, and it basically just ends up making my paint just peel up and do bubbles, like you can see it. Pretty sure you can see it. Fuck, I need to take all that crap out. But yeah, it's, like I said, it's a fixer-upper dash project car. I'm either gonna put a stage 4 Crow cam in this, or I'm gonna put a turbocharger on this. Maybe manual swap. Just finding a T5 in New Zealand is, well, one, it's hard to find, and two, they want like $3,000 for it, which, if I'm being honest, I ain't keen on spending $3,000 for a manual transmission. I'd rather just stick to the auto then. But maybe later on in the future, I'll get a fucking T5 manual transmission and put it in this if I find one cheap enough. Also, only reason I'm not gonna V8 swap this is, one, I would need to get it recerted, because yeah, in its previous life it had a 5.4 litre V8 according to Repco. I don't believe that's right. And yeah, I like my inline 6s more than V8s, if I'm being honest. I was thinking about barrel swapping it, but it's too much work, if I'm being honest. And I don't want this car to sit more than 2 weeks on jack stands, because I can't fucking figure out how to do an engine swap, even though it's just a, you know, straight fit, and then you need to figure out how you're gonna get the cluster to work, which I'm not too keen on doing that, if I'm being honest. Like, the fuel pump will handle it, everything else, you know. Pretty sure I need to change out the differential because it's out of a EF Falcon, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but yeah, it's gonna take time. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna take time to become what it is. Well, how I'm gonna try and get it at least. Because yeah, being sick 24/7 doesn't help my working situation at all. But it is what it is. I'm hoping for a new job sooner on. Then I can actually start dumping money into this, as well as finding a house. Well, a rental for now. Just so I can, me and my partner can have all our cars we want, and you know, not worry about taking up too much room and stuff like that. It's actually a really nice day today, surprisingly. But yeah, I haven't actually done this recording stuff in a very long time. Last time I did, I had a GoPro, and I was in my 1999 Altezza, I think it was. But sold that, got a Mark X, and trying to sell the Mark X now because I've done so much work on it. I should have actually videoed it. I've done a LSD swap about 3 times in it because, well, figures the LSD in those Altezzas are weak as hell. As soon as I put it in, it didn't even last a year. It just blew up instantly. I've got a IS300 differential in it at the moment, which is a B04B, if I'm not mistaken. And it's been holding up pretty well, surprisingly. Also done the intake and, you know, the boring parts like subwoofers, head unit, lowering springs. It's on super lows. I think it's King's springs as well. Done the radiator, alternator, or whatnot on that. Which, yeah, I need to stick to my old cars. I hate how electrical everything gets now past, I think, year 2000. It just, too much wires, half of them do fuck all. But yeah, if you mess up the wires, it decides it's gonna hate you. But yeah, I don't know. On these. I used to have a AU Gia. What the fuck is going fucking 70 and an 8? Thanks, Snake. Used to have our AU Falcon Gia Gold. Had a tick forward body kit on it, red top VCT engine, XR8, LSD. I don't think it had headers. No, it didn't have pacemakers. No, it didn't. It just had a stock headers. But it went alright. The transmission decided to fuck out even more, so I kind of sold it for $1,500 after discovering it had chassis rust as well. And back then I could not afford to, you know, get it fixed up. Not only that, the car itself was not worth fucking $4,000 if I'm being honest. I only paid, I think, $600 for it, because I got lucky. But yeah, it was fun when I had it. I learned how to fix rust spots and shit like that, make rust die. Which, you know, rust converter, sand back a little bit afterwards, rust converter again, and then fuck, I can't be bothered doing the Bondo and stuff like that. I rather get certified body panel dude to do it. Sorry, panel beaters to do it. But that costs money. Just need to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do this. Because, yeah, working night shift, you're prone to get sick way quicker than anything possible, you know? Surprised how, I mean, most of them just fucking stay up at night time anyway, and they're nocturnal, they don't fucking sleep during the daytime. But I do, because I got a fucking social life. But yeah, I've purchased a new fuel sender for this. I thought it was a fuel sender that was, you know, buggered. Turns out it wasn't. So it might be my cluster that's buggered, which it is what it is. You know, I might get it fixed later on, maybe, if I can be bothered. We'll see what happens. I still need to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do the AU engine swap into this, because the I think I said EFEL, that 4-litre grey top is different compared to the AU series, because its thermostat housing is in a different location and stuff like that. So I need to figure out how to, you know, how I'm gonna do that. I might just get the wiring harness and see if it's a plug and play, which I don't believe it is. I hope it is, but I don't know. We'll see soon. Definitely need to turbo this thing though. Will go really nicely turbo. Just I might need to change the piston. Get it lower compression pistons in it. Fully rebuild it. Oh man, slamming your brakes. Love it. Anyway, lower compression pistons means I can put more boost into it without worrying about it fucking blowing up. Yeah, just small things like that which cost a lot of money unfortunately, but hey. And I was thinking about getting a Haltech for it, which, like I said, it's a later on thing. It ain't gonna happen in, you know, click of a finger. Yeah, it's... yeah. Also, if you need tabs and shit for this, you head up, I think it's ugear.co.au. Usually they got bed tabs and stuff like that on sale. I picked mine up for, I think, $200. That was with shipping to New Zealand, which, don't get me wrong, that's not bad. Apparently people are charging more than fucking $300 for that. Keep that in mind. And it didn't even take 2 weeks shipping, because the one that was with the Falcon previously, that thing looked like someone was welding on it, and it was just holes, you know. Looked like someone slashed it too. Well, I won't be surprised. Hey, look, it's a FG Falcon. You probably couldn't even see that ratchet. Also, fucking, because I use KMN every single time for anything, and Ryko. I love their products, eh? Like, on the Mark X and stuff like that, using the KMN air filter, and on this car, it makes it feel so much better. As well as they got a cleaning kit, so you don't have to bloody buy a new filter every time, like those cheaper, super cheap ones. You gotta keep buying those as soon as it gets dirty, because you can't re-wash them. It just tells you not to re-wash it. As well as NGK having a lifetime warranty on their air filter products. That helps as well. Which no one actually fucking reads, surprisingly. But yeah, it's a good brand, very good brand. I see why they get so much love. Which sorry, not NGK. HKS made something for the old youth, say like a body kit, or I don't know, turbo kit, maybe a twin. Nah, not a twin turbo. That's a little bit extreme. Might as well get a fucking RB25D TT out of those R30. What is it? R33s. Sometimes you can find them in R32s, but that's engine swap, I believe. I'm not really a Nissan dude, but I'll fuck with the R32. They got great handling. They really go. But yeah. I hope you guys can fucking hear me, because it's very rattly in this car, so you might not be able to hear shit. I won't be surprised if you can't. But later on, I'll get some GoPros. I'll put one on the front windshield where it's not going to obstruct my vision, and I'll put one at the rear exhaust pipe, because this thing loves to shoot flames every time. Don't ask me why, it just doesn't. I think it's because of cylinder 6 having a major oil leak into the cylinder from, I believe it is the piston rings. I might be wrong. Just every time. Excuse me. Just when I pull the spark plugs out to do a compression test, which was 200 psi throughout all cylinders, which I'm happy about that. That's good. Cylinder 6. As soon as I took that spark plug out, it's drowning in oil. It's so bad. And as soon as I hooked up the compression tester, it got way worse. It started pissing oil everywhere. But like I said, it's getting swapped out, this engine, so I'll probably just sell it as is, probably get only $100 out of it. Apparently it's done 140,000 Ks, this engine, and that's already happening, so I don't really believe that. at all. Don't really want to go all the way out to the shithole. Fucking and that's what I was talking about. Was not going to make it anywhere. Suss out rust. Second thing, fuel problem. It's leaking out the filler cap. The fuel cap. I think it's only because it might be bent. You know, the filler tube. Something might be bent in it, so the cap isn't seating properly. That's what it could be. Because I did get a brand new cap and it's still leaking pretty badly. I tried hammering it a little bit more flush, but it doesn't really seem to help much. Probably third thing will be interior bits and pieces. That's when I'll start worrying about that. So when I first got this, I was worrying about the interior first, and then well, I found the rust hole, and I found out the fuel likes to spray out the side sometimes, which it's really not ideal at all. Like, at all. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Just lucky this thing has bench seats, because I can actually chill out. Unfortunately, AC don't work. I think it needs a recharge. Which, whatever. Real men don't need AC. Hey look, they're diving down there. That's good. This isn't bad for what I paid for it. I think I paid 5.5. 5.5. I see on Facebook every now and then there's the occasional EF one, but like it doesn't give the same feed, you know. It doesn't look the same. How do you even explain that? It doesn't look like the one you want. Like, there's a bit of rust on it, no off, no ridge, high as hell Ks, you know, just crap like that. And they want 9, 10 for it. It's like, okay, buddy. It looks clean, but as soon as you see the rust holes and, you know, all that crap on it, you kind of realize that there's an extent you want to go for the XFs, and if it has really, really, really bad rust, it's depends how much money you got. That's what it comes down to, really. If you're a fucking millionaire, you can buy 100 of these, fix them all up, V8, supercharged, twin turbo, you know. Manual swap it, get a sequential transmission, get a built fucking differential, you know, just crap like that. That's what you can do. Even if you have like $100,000, you can still do that crap. Just, oh, that's a little bit bumpy. Me personally, personally, if I was a millionaire, I'd do that. I'd buy 5 of these. I'll make one a twin turbo setup, one a supercharged setup, you know, with the sports sticking out the bonnet. Both of those will be sequential transmissions. Other 2 will be inline 6, because they do a supercharger kit for, I think, the AU. Some people found one. And I'll do a single turbo on the AU one as well. Probably just have those ones as manual. And then the lucky last one, I'll just be completely stock. Like, you know, stock is probably more fucking reliable than fully built cars, but it is what it is. It's to the extent you want to go, that's all. That hurt. A J3 chip in this, like right now. Just doing the tuning, nah, I'm all good, bro. I'll probably need to book a dyno session too, because, well, doing road tests, it's not exactly 100%. You need your air to fuel ratio reader, stuff like that. And well, I can't really be bothered doing, you know, all that stuff. As nice as all be. Fuck, I just make myself seem lazy as hell when I talk, eh? Oh, just realized. It's not that I'm lazy, it's just I can't be fucked. I already dumped more than 10 grand into one car and I'm not even getting fucking 7 out of it. So I'm hoping this thing actually holds its value or gains more value after time compared to, you know, cars I had in the past. All of those decide to drop value, and then as soon as I sold them, value crawls all the way back to the top. It's like, wow, okay, maybe I should have held on to that car for like a couple years longer than sold it. But fuck, it's bad timing when you sell cars and you see the same exact car you got sell for like, you know, 4 grand more than what you listed it for. It's real bad time. I am not speeding, officer. Fuck. I'm not, dude, we're alright. Like if he pulls me over, he's gonna give me a fucking green sticker or pink sticker. Fuck, unsafe for road use. You got those massive ass rust holes, bro. That's not good. Bob's floor off the foot. I sneezed. hate on this car too much. It is fucking 89. That's when it was built at least. So it's what, 35 plus years old now? Ow. 36 if I'm not doing my math wrong. Which, I'm surprised how much owners this car went through. And yet its condition is still pretty alright, you know. The cars are sold in the past. Their condition, oh fuck. Basically it'll be nice condition when I got it. After I'm done everything, it's still nice as hell. As soon as I sold it, well, there goes one. It got stolen and wrecked. There goes another one. The owner just doesn't give a fuck about it, and he just, you know, drives around with his tires on flat as shit. Makes you wonder. Just makes you wonder. That's all. Jeez, so much cops out today, eh? Yeah. Sorry. I'm more important. I'm thinking of getting another one of these soon. Hopefully if my Mark X sells. I was looking at I think it was an XB Falcon. It's the exact same color as this. Fully stock. Fully stock. And I believe it's a 4.1 carbureted on it as well. So it should, you know, it should hold its value being fully stock and not really much wrong with it. Just its case is a little bit up there. I think it was like 300,000? Something around there, 300,000, 320,000 Ks. Which, don't get me wrong, for a Falcon from that era, that's not bad at all, especially in the condition it was. I can't be bothered editing these videos, so I'm probably just gonna not bother popping it up. I'm gonna head back home. It's gonna be an awkward fucking 30-minute drive, but should be alright. Yeah. It's been a really nice day today. Happy I actually got out instead of just dying in my room, coughing and sneezing my life away. Don't do it. So, God damn it, Bobby. Oh yeah, he's slamming on brakes. I definitely need fuel, I can hear it. My fuel pump's crying. Yeah, I think I'm less than a quarter tank right now. Hopefully I can make it home. It's not payday yet, cuzzies. Fuck it. Hate those console wins. Especially the ones that shouldn't even be on wins right now. Oh well, you'll see another video real soon if I do run out of fuel. Might be me just fucking swearing my ass off. Mad as hell I ran out. But till then, have a good one. Fucking don't die. Death's always lurking around the corner, eh?